Good. I can't wear those things.
Morning, Rick. Did you get the green light from the medical staff on the 4, or still waiting?
No, they'll all play tonight.
Josh told us in the room, he said it's ridiculous in a good way, obviously, to get that many quality guys back at once, and said that there's a buzz. You know, obviously the opponent tonight adds to that as well. Do you feel that with this group, that there's some real...
I walked into the weight room and they were all stretching. There was a very loud buzz. Actually, the other day when we had a team meeting, we brought everybody in. There was a big buzz in the video room. So I think the guys that are coming back are very excited to get back, and also the guys that were here are excited to have them back. So there's a lot of buzz, a lot of excitement for the players.
With all 4, and you talked a bit about this yesterday, like, are you going to have to watch their minutes or usage, or is it kind of, shackles off, let's go kind of thing with them?
No, we'll watch their minutes. We'll watch the length of their shifts. They may have to miss a shift or two. We'll just have to see how the game is going for it. But I'm planning on utilizing some of those guys on the 4th line up into those other spots to give those other guys a breather when they need it. And again, we've got to really avoid the long shifts as much as we can. So we'll be watching those things. But yeah, you're going to see the other guys move up to give those guys a breather.
Rick, would you just share the conversation, how you gave Josh the good news about his All-Star selection?
I just brought him in the other day, and we had a one-on-one talk, and I'm just very proud of him. He should be very proud of himself. He's done a lot of great things, and the great thing about Josh is that he'll want more. He won't be satisfied with this. He's very excited, and he's very proud of what he's done. But at the end of it, he knows, okay, we're going to keep pushing here, and that's what you want to hear from your elite players, that we're going to keep pushing, we're going to keep getting better. But he was certainly pretty excited, and for him and his family.
When you had the conversation with him prior to the season to try to just help set the table for him, is this season unfolding basically the way that you had hoped or envisioned?
Probably a little better than we had hoped, but that's a tribute to him. And again, he's not satisfied. He's going to keep pushing. I think he's far more confident now in his abilities and what he can do out there and how good he can be, that he is a difference maker out there when he's on the ice, both sides of the puck. And I think he's taken great pride in that, and I still think he's going to keep pushing himself to be better in all areas of the game. That's just the type of individual he is, and that's what you want to hear. But he knows now how good he can be and how good he's going to be, and that he is a difference maker when he's on the ice.
2,600 games behind a bench tonight. What does that mean to you?
It means we're playing Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. We need the 2 points. That's what it means.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah, I don't know. We've lost track of how many games. I didn't know. Somebody mentioned it to me. I wasn't even aware of it. So I'm more interested in the game with Tampa Bay. Thank you.
Just going back to the All-Star thing, what do you think about the All-Star vote and all that stuff?
Yeah, don't want to get into I'm not getting into that. So I don't watch it. I don't. That's whatever's best for the league. Let them do it, and whatever they think is best. And if the league thinks this is the best way to approach and is great for the game, then I'm 100% behind it.
You'd probably argue you have more than one All-Star on this team, though, right?
Absolutely, we do. And I hope some of them will be recognized and voted in. From what I understand now, it turns to the fan vote. So I'm hoping that a couple more guys will get in there. They deserve it. But every team is probably saying that, right? There's only so many spots.
Bones, every coach comes in, makes a few adjustments at least when you come into a new team. How long did it take for your guys to get used to the system that you wanted to get in place?
It took a while, and I would say we're still working at it. I think we're continue to be a work in progress. There's things that I'm not happy with yet. I see that in the inconsistencies of what you're talking about are still there. So I look at myself, and I got to keep challenging myself to stay on top of those things, because I'm the first person I look at when I see mistakes made, and when I see things I don't like. But I do know there's there's inconsistencies to what we're doing. A lot of that has to do with the constant shuffling of our lines and the personnel, and that all comes into play. But as I always tell the players, we have to work together to find the solutions, and we're going to continue to look to find solutions and continue to try to make this team better. Because are we where we wanted to be? No. But we're going to keep working together to find solutions.
When you first started to come in and put your system in, were you looking more to shore up defensively or to open some offense up for some guys?
We had to tighten things up. The team was too easy to play against last year. It was way too many grade A's in front of the net. That we really put a focus on that and being better in our zone. That had to come first, because the offense will come from that if we can tighten that up. You can't go in the league today. You go chance for chance for chance, you're probably going to lose eventually. You're not winning the Stanley Cup that way. There's no chance. So we have to tighten it up. We have to tighten it up all over the ice. There was too many odd man rushes. There was easy to get in the zone. And we're still working on those things, and we are. But I see progress, and I still see room for improvement.
Coach, after 2,600, what is it about the NHL, hockey, this team that keeps you going?
The love of the game, man. Love of the game. That's it. Just have a passion for the game. I know I'm not the smartest coach. I know I never try to be. You try to be the best you can be every day. But it's the love of the game, and I still love the game. I still love everything about it. I love the practices. I love dealing with the players. I love seeing the players get better. I love seeing the team get better. So I just love the game. That's what's driven me. I'm a bad player, and I know I'm not the smartest coach out there, but man, I love the game as much as anyone.
Sounds like a pretty good job to have.
Pardon me?
Sounds like a pretty good job to have when you love coming to.
Yeah, when you win.
You don't love losing. Okay. All right.
The losses, I tell you, the losses get tougher as you get older too. You take them a little more personal, right? But it's just a matter of coming to the rink every day and love being here, right? I'm lucky that I've never had to do anything else, because I never did have a plan B. I wasn't smart enough to come up with a plan B. It was hockey or nothing. So I just been very fortunate, very blessed, just coach this long, stay in the league this long, and I never take a day in this league for granted. It's every day's a blessing here, and I've never once taken it for granted, and I never will until the day I retire. So we still love it, and we're going to keep kicking. Good, thanks.